iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Amazulu 4, Kaizer Chiefs 0. Tso Vilakazi is a former Orlando Pirates forward. He's the highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates in the Premier Soccer League era. Whatever he's going to say in this video, just remember that he was not on that field today. We are never on the field today. Don't blame us for your team's loss. So, Vilakazi, our analyst, your thoughts on the game, sir?
Yes, sir. Zwane, Justice, Junior, Drake, Machaka, and support in like iDiskiTV. So, we are enjoying chicken food.
Just to confirm, you were not on that field today?
Yeah, no, like choose city. Maybe it's no lie South Africa. So, Bonabasity again. Mr. Geo, kuna lento in football as coaches ukuthi when you try something ubona ukuthi ingalo, you force them to make mistakes and to capitalize on those mistakes. Chiefs, they make mistakes. Amazulu capitalize. Mr. Geo, you can't do a zonal marking corner kick. You know, when you do that, it means your players are so intelligent that they can cover the space very well and they're not lazy at moving. And somebody knows, as I'm covering this area, if the ball comes in this area, that's me.
I shift with it.
Yes. So now when you watch la shot le my kora la phaya uzuma uzibuza ukuthi weza ukwenyeka la phaya weza ome where's the hip hop artist lapha? These guys are tall, abo Frost labaphi. These guys they're taller than uzuma lapha, but he manage ukuthi akora. I know ukuthi ngizothola ama questions ukuthi when I used to do that, but today we are complaining. I know. Izokubuyela pheka ukuthi but when I was a little why today uLontuzana. Mr. K, you know, today I was watching that game, but watching it in a sense of good team. In football, it depends good team who lead a game in. How to come back? And when I look at Arthur and his boys, and I was like, there's no way. I think of time. This car is moving, but they're not engine. Yeah, but they're not engine. Mr. Keu, Sukorala. Why? You know, sometimes the balance game force them here, paradla in the middle, so that when they have full backs or a right back and left back, they squeeze inside to close. Then they open a space wide so that you can use the width where you put the ball diagonal, and then you can get that a cross between keeper and defense. You know, as an instant, they don't need to but each they run out of ideas because yeah, there were moments where azama, but that's not enough. You can't try in this team, unfortunately. You know, when Monga the team and the Lento they're old much. They're over 21. So they need to deliver. It's time that they need to deliver. They must deliver. There's no time for them, they need to study. When they need to study, maybe they must go somewhere else. Baba promoted because of other babone they are ready or they can carry the team. So they cannot come in and then they don't. The women's are a corner. It's like in a team. No coaching fagil, let me play. You know, you need to raise your hand, La Payana. This is playing for big team like Chiefs. It's not an easy thing. And I don't know whether these boys they understand playing for a big team like Chiefs. I'm not saying they can't lose a game. It's how you lose the game. Are you losing the game with that fighting spirit, creating chances? You know, Mr. K, when you lose a game, when you create chances, you miss, goalkeeper is safe, Shaipali. We all see, you know what, it's not that day. But these boys, they're not trying anything. There's nothing about inside. And then, yes, it goes back to say, ubani obafakile labafana
Yeah, I
la
was about to ask
ground.
that question.
Yeah, no, mina always say ekugcineni ukuthi we can blame the players. Yes, I agree. But again, let's look behind that ukuthi ubani that decided ukuthi akangene uLontuzana umshini, akangene umduduzi, akangene uMashiyane. Is the coach. And so now if the player ingene lapana then can't deliver, then we need to turn around again and say, coach, you said the boy is ready, but look at the boy. The boy is the one that is causing the team.
Yeah, 4-0 is an embarrassing scoreline, so 4-0.
Yeah.
I don't think that I think in the PSL era, you are the highest ever goal scorer, Kumadabi, over 11 goals, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think that you would have been involved in a game where you beat Chiefs by 4-0. If it happened, maybe it happened once. 4-0 is a very embarrassing scoreline.
Yeah, no. Mr. Kew, the only game that I remember we beat Chiefs was 3-1. And in that game, you could see it was a very tight game. Chiefs also, they were showing, you know what, we are in the game. They were creating chances. But it depends. That's why, these Chiefs, they need to go back. We used to have what kind of players in this team? What type of players that were carrying this team? And then I think it will help them to get similar players to move this team. Because
you know what my problem is?
Yeah.
My problem is that it seems that that's everyone else who can see that, except for the people who need to make decisions. You see, so you, Junior Kanye, the fans, some of the fans, some of the former players as well. I remember I was speaking to Dr. Komalo and he mentioned these kind of things when I interviewed him. You know, it seems like it's everyone except for the people who make the decision, because also remember which month are we in? In January. It's the transfer window. You don't seem to see them trying to make movements. Ryan Hanamub today, the left back, did exactly what he usually does in other games. Why not him, for example?
Mr. Nkewu, you know, it's worrying me when we saying we've got so-called analysts. And we're saying as coaches, we watch other teams playing. Then it means you must know which player is good in that team. And how do you plan for that player that is good? Look at his weaknesses, look at his strong points. And then look at, okay, when he gets the ball, this boy is good. But when he loses the ball, this is how we can capitalize. You know, there's always something in the team with those key players. But when you watch Chiefs playing, it seems like they're playing with a team that they've never played against.
Yeah.
They've never played against that team. They don't know those players. They've never met those players. They've never heard anything. It's the first time they just see this team they're playing. There's no way. You can't do like that. You know very well that, for example, Uramatli on the air is not good. Why push uLontuzana uKelly endoda mamela la lona siyamazi lo ukuthi emoyeni is not good enough, so go to him. Those are the things that you need to do. La imidleleni ukuthi okay mamela uma Khethleni uthole yellow card mshini, go to him again. That's how you do, you know. But yeah, Mr. Nkewu, we can talk and talk. At the end of the day, it goes down to the coach and the players to say what really are they doing? Are they think they're doing it enough? Are they also thinking about the people that are spending their money to come and watch them? Because, Mr. Nkewu, these people are sacrificing the money that they need to spend for their families. They say, no, let's go and let me go and support my favorite team. I just want to see Umshini doing something. But now, these boys today realize there's people that are doing that. Look at people that were there at the game. Some people are crying right now when the team lost the game. So, you know, sometimes, Mr. Nkewu, I hammer the coaches. Could know, but coaches, Nani, don't do your things, don't plan proper. But sometimes in the field of play, decision making, players, they need to come to the party now.
Yeah, and I suppose so. You can't exonerate that coach from this because he's trying to make an example, make a statement. Uguti, my boys who were with me in the MTC, it's now called the DDC, DSTV Disc Challenge. Those boys are maybe 4 or 5 of them part of even the substitute Wandile Duba was part of that as well. For him, the success of those boys is it's a small-minded personal pursuit. Ukuthi uma ngabe abodukuduku makanye Kiflerem Tso Vilakazi benza kahle, will always go back to ubani Augusto Palacios. Simshayile izandla ukuthi no, this is the main guy in South Africa when it comes to development. But sometimes with these big teams, unfortunately, results are needed, and you're going to be blamed when those young kids are not performing. Just like you guys with your generation at Pirates, if you were not performing, it was going to be the coach, it was going to be Palacios as well. Where does he go from here? How does he prepare for his Sundowns after this 4-0 loss? How does he even lift up the mindset Yamachita, which at least turn up against Sundowns, make it competitive? You are most likely going to lose because that team is better than you, but make it competitive.
You know, what I've seen tonight against Sundowns, they're going to be embarrassed. I'm not going to lie to you. If they're going to go with this mentality, with this pace, with the passing that they were doing, where they use the width without creativity. Look, use the width, knowing that the players that they're on the width, they've got skill. It means when you play them, you're going to take the men on, cut inside, maybe take a shot. But now they don't have those players, but they still continue using the width. Mawuza ngemoto kuze train ya angeke ukwazi ukuchayisa train ngisho noma abantu uza ngespeed esingakanani ngeke uchayisa train izochayisa wena uwelele. So that's what is going to happen against Sundowns, because look, they've got powerful players, but nevertheless well done to Fortloza. I've seen some clips of good things from you, and again you've got players that I would say experienced players. They've been in the game for quite some time. I mean, Aboramakhe, Kalinge, Zuma, Extieni, Makaola, George. They did very well, and I like what they were doing in terms of frustrating Mashiane no Frostangale Uguti. Mabadwa Kupuga in the break, then they need to come back and they are late. Well done to Usutu. Well done.
Okay, there you go. That's Amazulu beating Kaizer Chiefs. There you go then. There you are. Let the conversation continue in the comment section. But remember, we have nothing to do with this match. We were not there in Durban. Whatever your feeling is about this game, 4-0 or what, it has nothing. It never has anything to do with us. He used to play for Pirates. I've never played football. Junior Kanye used to play for Chiefs. He doesn't play for Chiefs now. So it has nothing to do with us. It has to do with those coaches inside that field. Well done to Amazulu. iDiskiTV, Diski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you for watching.